For over 20 years, Chez Oskar has been a neighborhood staple. This French-inspired bistro draws customers in with its artful decor and sidewalk seating, complete with a Paris Metro-style awning. Locals swear by the lamb burger, with some even calling it the best in Bed-Stuy. But despite its charm and loyal following, owner Charlotta Janssen says staying open has never been harder. With third-party delivery apps such as DoorDash taking up to 30% of their profits, as well as looming tariffs and recession fears, small businesses like Chez Oskar are hanging on by a thread.
Yeah, so our profit margins are razor thin. And in the winter, I just accept the fact that I can't pay myself, but I was really upset to not necessarily also be able to pay my manager her full wage or my chef, and that hasn't happened before, but now it has. And I'm so grateful they're understanding. We work over 20 years together, so I'm super grateful to them. But that is not right.
Eyewitness News reporter Marcus Solis live in Hell's Kitchen this morning with this morning's top story. Marcus.
And Mike, this is one strip where restaurants can set up on the sidewalk and a little bit out into the street. The city now looking to expand that citywide in all 5 boroughs as part of this new expanded open restaurants initiative. Already some 6,000 restaurants have signed up to be part of the open restaurants program.
When COVID-19 shut down indoor dining in 2020, New York City launched Open Restaurants, an emergency program that let restaurants build outdoor dining spaces almost overnight. Sensing an opportunity and drawing on her artistic background, Charlotta invested over $65,000 to create an outdoor Art Nouveau-esque structure. It had steel beams, corrugated plastic, and clear, minimal sightlines. It was more than shelter. It was public art. And it saved Chez Oskar. Outdoor dining accounted for 85% of their revenue that summer.
When we finally got outdoor dining, we felt something was getting given to us that we could use that we didn't have before. And so we set up immediately. We have wide sidewalks here, tons of space. And when we set up, we also wanted to cover not only our patrons, but our servers and and pedestrians coming through, because this was the space where people would reconnect.
According to a study by NYU public policy professor Mitchell Moss, the Open Restaurants program transformed the city.
We had places that suddenly could have outdoor seating with none of the regulatory burdens they had before, and this made the communities outside Manhattan much more vibrant.
The outer borough share of setups jumped from 30% to 51%, thereby giving communities of color and low-income neighborhoods their long-denied access, thanks to waived permit fees. Chez Oskar was one of those success stories. But as the number of outdoor setups soared, so did complaints about noise, rats, and blocked car parking spots.
In broad daylight, you'll look outside, see rats running under the sheds. I mean, you name it, noise. It's like pretty awful. There's so little room on our sidewalk that you actually can't walk on the sidewalk. So often we have to walk in the middle of the street.
If you want transportation, if you want services, if the fire department comes, we're blocked. And we're blocked all this way.
We feel that ceding public space to one industry for commercial use that can only be enjoyed by those who can afford to use it, and without any community review or input, is just plain wrong.
The backlash worked, and in 2023, New York replaced Open Restaurants with Dining Out NYC, a permanent but far stricter program. For sidewalk setups like Charlotta's, the new rules ban fixed structures, side enclosures, and permanent roofs. Height is restricted. Outdoor setups must be dismantled by November 29th each year. Even applying for a permit can cost up to $4,000. During the peak of their setup, Chez Oskar was able to host 85 outdoor dining seats. Today, that number is down to 37.
The big problem is that they collected a lot of negative information, and that's what they go off. And yes, it's there. Yes, bad players are there. but you're punishing the good ones.
A 2025 City Council report described the Dining Out NYC rollout as one plagued by confusion, delays, and bureaucratic inaction.
It's completely unacceptable. The rollout has been an unmitigated disaster.
Councilmember Julie Menon said after a pandemic peak of 13,000 outdoor restaurants, including the infamous roadside sheds, 2 years ago it was down to 7,000. Today, only 67 have a full roadside permit.
For businesses like Chez Oskar, it created an impossible financial bind. Charlotta estimates it would now cost at least $30,000 just to rebuild an awning under the new rules. For architects, engineers, expediting fees, materials, labor, and DOT fees, the price keeps climbing. Despite submitting her plans last July, she's still waiting for city approval.
Prior customer was a man who was a waiter, who was serving, and I just felt.
In April 2025, Charlotta brought her compliant design to Brooklyn's Community Board 3, hoping to garner local support.
If I can't put chairs and tables out, I might as well close my doors. And it's really
successful, so this is a good thing. But I'm just
some years are, some years aren't.
the other side.
I'll be very honest with you that right now, with the tariffs and with the rising, I haven't been able to pay myself a wage since November. I know we think we are successful, but it's so hard. It's really hard, and we really need love and support, and we also need to give it to each other.
Today, Charlotta continues to attend city council hearings, urging the city to support small businesses instead of stifling them. She's asking for more flexible and smarter rules, not one-size-fits-all restrictions that favor chains and shut out independent restaurants.
What we live for is small businesses. That's the fabric of New York, and individuality. If you are in an environment that is original and has character and a flavor as well, it only adds on.
Charlotta's story points to something bigger. If small businesses like Chez Oskar disappear, what kind of New York will we have left?